We all have a coping mechanism to survive. Like wild animals, we always look out for anything that could possibly harm us. The sad part is, if we don't find something to worry about, we would make something up. Like John Madden says, you cannot have two serious injuries at the same time. Thus, we can never worry about two big problems at the same time. This pandemic has overshadowed everything. The Hong Kong riots, the ISIS attacks, the illegal immigration victims, human trafficking, global warming, suicide bombings, BREXIT, and the presidential campaigns, to mention a few. These news items are no longer showing up on anyone's radar. The COVID-19 pandemic is unprecedented in its speed, seriousness, and the measures used to control it. It has all the psychological traits found in any movement, be it environmental, political, or social. It is characterized to sound deadly, serious, and expensive in order to redefine established norms to change the mindset of society. People don't change unless the pain of where they are is unbearable. The sad part of governing, people must sense fear or pain for extreme government actions to be allowed. To have society agree to fight a war, address an environmental problem, provide universal health care, or eradicate this pandemic needs a sense of fear and urgency. This is the only way a democracy can get a majority to agree to anything. Politicians walk a high wire. They must portray a sense of urgency with optimism and not to cause panic. The Chinese proverb applies. The situation is impossible but not serious. Criticizing the president for being too optimistic is childish and whining. When the media instills fear, reporting only bad news, hyping and recharacterizing small details about which we can do nothing is a form of terrorism. Someone must take and make these hard decisions. To control this will not be easy, but the actions must be taken and criticism will be leveled. The problem with a democracy is any decision will never be the best or the worst. It will be the one that's most popular, slightly above mediocre, as extremes never are acceptable by a majority. This pandemic is a huge dose of reality and a life's lesson that will test us, our system of government, and the methods of business. It is also the alpha test of a life's new normal. Thank God we have a constitutional republic, because if we allowed the mob rule of a democracy to deal with this war, we would all die poor. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.